Her name is Stephanie Pangowish, and she's sassy. She's BAD-ASSY, but she's classy. She's from Wiikwemkoong, Ontario. Wiikwemkoong is becoming a hub of producing comics and comedians, and I don't know, that's pretty funny, I think. She began stand-up comedy around 2016 to educate Canadians on Indigenous culture. Based in Toronto, Stephanie is a member of Manifest Destiny's Child, an Indigenous women's comedy troupe. She's danced at Paul's for the past 10 years. She's seen every movie that Adam Beach is in. And when she walked in here tonight, she gasped when she saw me because she thought I looked like Adam. Anyway, give it up for Stephanie.
How many people here like going to powwows? Yes. You like powwows? Excellent, me too. I'm going to tell you how much I like powwows. How many people here dance at powwows? Yes. How many people here conceived at powwows? Powwows to Native people is kind of like prom nights to white people. You know, you get to hang out with all your best friends, get dressed up, and dance the night away. And by the end of the night, you might get snagged and knocked up. I did. Six Nations Powwow, 2004. I have a daughter and her name is Grand River. How many people here like beadwork? Yes. When I first started beading, I started beading with my friends on the weekends. And then I started beading during the week, alone. I was starting to bead like days on days, not showering. I was meeting people in dark alleyways, selling my beadwork, just to buy more beads. I started buying them by the kilo. Started selling them in grams. Oh gosh. I live in Toronto right now. Right on, Toronto. I like to try and, make everybody know that I'm pretty Indian. So I thought maybe I should try indigenizing my walk, So, like when I'm on my way to work and I hear a construction site and they start hammering like this. I'll start dancing. And then when I hear, I'll start moving towards them and raising my Tim Hortons cup. Or if random people start coming up to me and getting upset with me for no reason, because that happens in Toronto, and they start yelling at me, I'll just sing to them. Yeah! There's nothing more sacred than the creation of a human being, right? Can we all agree on that? Yeah. Yes. So the Native woman with 12 kids is more sacreder than you. I propose that we bring back this sacred ceremony, which also includes self-sacredness. Some of you are like, is that what she's talking about? Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Because if Creator didn't want us to be self-sacred, He wouldn't have made our hands long enough. He would have made our arms real short. It would have been like T-Rex. That's why T-Rex was all angry. Just mad at people. Just mad that guy. I was also thinking that as a community, we should start writing some topics on Indigenous erotica. I have an idea of how we could start it. So there'll be this girl, she's at a powwow. Yeah, they all start at a powwows. You know, I like conceiving at powwows, so. She's at a powwow, and she sees the lead drummer of the drum group that she's been eyeing up all weekend. They just finished singing their contest song, and she looks over and he makes eye contact with her. But instead of getting nervous, she takes a step back and hits the canopy pole. So she's like, I'm not gonna let this embarrass me. So she slides down it. And then with her lemonade, she goes. And then with her scone dog. This is how you could tell if you're a middle-class Indian. Number one, you own a full breed dog. People, yep, that's me. That you actually paid for. Number two, you could be middle-class Indian if you buy your bologna from a butcher. You tell them how thick you want it. And number three, you might be a middle-class Indian if you use bed sheets as bed sheets. My name again is Stephanie Pangowish, and I hope you enjoyed your time.